Tonight on Confidential, take a look into the pages of the new Divas magazine. Plus, The Rock is walking tall on the set of his latest motion picture.
Okay, so inside this casino scene, one of the games, obviously one of the many games, is craps, and it's a craps game. So you come with me, and we're gonna play craps walking tall style. Come on.
Hi everyone, I'm Gene Okerlund, and this is WWE Confidential. Tonight, The Rock is back and ready to give us a tour on the set of Walking Tall. Our classic match pits Triple H versus Mankind from the Canadian Stampede. And we'll feel the backlash as we take a closer look at tomorrow night's triple threat main event, The Final Encounter. But first up, Divas 2004. The magazine is scintillating with over 80 full-page pictures, I counted them, of the Divas at their very best at the Copacabana Beach Resort in Mexico. The magazine is sure to turn some heads when it comes out on newsstands this Tuesday, and the home video will do the same when it comes out in the near future as well. Here at Confidential, we've decided to take the liberty of giving you a Diva by Diva sneak peek at what the ladies of the WWE showed off south of the border.
I always love being in Mexico, and it definitely means something for me to be in Mexico, working for the WWE now, having started my career in Mexico. For the most part, I always just come in and go with the flow, but sometimes I'll see a concept or there's something that I want to do, and part of me is really into it and comfortable with it, but the other part is uncomfortable with it. Sometimes it's worth the risk to experiment around, and if it doesn't work, oh well, no big deal.
This is actually my second Diva shoot, and I felt so much more comfortable in front of the camera this year than I did last year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, check that out, oh, that's sexy.
I think now I'm getting the hang of it, and it's a lot of fun. I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
Last year I was just coming back from a knee surgery where I couldn't really work out and prepare for the shoot, but this year I'm very, very happy with my body and just my well-being. What you see is what you get. That's who I am. Rough, rugged, female fighting phenom. That's what I am.
When I heard we were coming down to Mexico, I was a little nervous because I know how tiny some of my suits were gonna be, and I was like, ooh, being naked in a wrestling ring, I could deal with that. It's a stage. Being that naked in civilization, ooh, I don't know.
I think what makes the WWE Divas special and what makes them stand out is self-assuredness, an awareness of who they are, a confidence in their ability. We love being sexy, we love looking beautiful.
I thought Mexico would be more of a vacation. Turn out we working more than anything. I see what the models go through. It's not an easy job to do. It's a lot of work out there.
It's been wonderful. The best thing about the beach here is that the sand is so soft. I mean, you can see white sand for miles, and then you've got the aqua blue green water that's just beautiful for swimming, and it's warm too, which is nice because so many times we do these shoots and we're in freezing water. Because modeling isn't like my forte, sometimes it's hard to get like really pumped and excited about it, and when Ivory's around, it's like you just can't help but have a good time.
As an adult, I've learned that you're only bored if you let yourself be bored.
Hi, Howie. Love you long time.
For me, it's energy, and I hope that people can look at my pictures and have a little fun while they're here in Mexico with us.
Knowing the beach was here, we had a lot of, just really bright colors that would play up the ocean really well. It seems like Mexico's really laid back, and we've tried to kind of capture that feeling, and I think a lot more of our posing became more relaxed, a Mexico character, I guess. And I think, it's the novelty of where you're at, and if you can capture that, I think that's a neat element to bring to the magazine.
It's
great to be able to have the opportunity to have a shoot somewhere like this, and it brings you more into the mood because you get to be on the beach and be playful and just relax.
This is my first beach trip, of course, so I never had an experience with the photo shoot and the sand and the water and all of that. I'm just so pleased and happy and honored to be a part of it to begin with.
Muy bonita!
This year was my best year. Now that I know, what we're looking for, what suits to buy for sunrise, what suits to buy for sunset, because it really makes a difference in the colors, and I feel like a little bit more of a pro now. I think I'll remember it because so far it's been my best experience on the Divas trip.
It's amazing how the photographer, the lighting, the makeup artist, and the model make the picture. It's not just the model, it's all of it wrapped together that makes a good photo. We're all different shapes and sizes, so we all represent different kind of women, and if I inspire someone to work out, I'm happy.
I love Mexico. I love the Mexican food, and I love the people down here, and just the scenery. This place is so beautiful. I'm also, a water baby, so I love being around the water, and I think, that adds to me liking it here.
It was real, it was fun, and it was real fun. Now get out of here.
Still to come, The Rock brings us on the set of his latest movie.
This particular set is the casino set. So if you're feeling lucky, let's roll the dice, see what comes up.
Walking Tall has what many people have come to expect from The Rock. Plenty of rough and tumble action. But it also showcases The Rock's ability to act out dramatic scenes, and much of that stems from the fact that the movie was inspired by a true story.
Hey, this is The Rock. You are on the set of my new movie, Walking Tall. This particular set is the casino set. So if you're feeling lucky, let's roll the dice, see what comes up. Name of the character I play is Chris Vaughn. Chris Vaughn has been in the Special Forces for the past 8 years. I'll let you remember that the original Walking Tall from the 70s, which was a true story based on a guy by the name of Buford Pusser from McNary County. Yes, his last name was Pusser. It depicts his life and how he comes back to his small town, and things are complicated back then. This movie is inspired by that movie.
My character in the movie's name is Denny. Chris Vaughn, which is Rock's character, the two of them were in love, I think, probably since high school. It's a long time ago. Lasted about 8 minutes. Chris Vaughn goes away and comes back to find Denny's life has taken a turn. Probably not the turn that she wanted it to take, but she now works in a strip club. Your voice sounds familiar.
Yeah, man. Tough day at the office today. Tough day, tough day.
I think my first reaction when I found out that I had to strip in general was kind of like nerve-wracking. I got in the groove and took lessons and learned and watched, and it was great. It was fun, and I'm enjoying it.
It's not a peep show scene. It's not a peep show scene. It's a highly choreographed dance scene with myself and my fellow actress, Ashley Scott.
He is a very good-looking man, yes. I can imagine lots of women wanting to do that dance for him.
Man, I don't know how long I can work like this. Neil McDonough in Walking Tall plays the bad guy. He does a fantastic job. His character's name is Jay Hamilton, who I grew up with as well. He was a rich kid in high school, very athletic, was a quarterback of the high school football team, and he was solely responsible for shutting down the wood mill, and the wood mill was the bloodstream and the life of this small hometown. And he opened up a casino, and inside the casino has drugs and prostitution, and he's just one bad SOB.
My character's name is Ray. I'm an ex-junkie. Rock comes back in town after serving a long time in the military. I'm sheriff, and he needs me to be his right-hand man. I'm basically carrying the movie because of The Rock. He gets really mad if you just say Rock. You have to say the article before you say Rock. I don't mind working with them is honestly a little exhausting. It's like, Johnny, how do you say this line? Johnny, kiss my mouth. Lots and lots of booze. That's how I get through an entire picture with The Rock. Booze.
Johnny said what?
Yeah, and that's another thing. How would you get him in this hold? How would you get him in that hold? It's like one thing after another with him. It's like I'm babysitting constantly.
Huh?
Hey, man, what's going on?
How you doing? Nice.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you.
Tell them about all our great action.
Yeah, I tell them about our action, and don't worry, I'll have those waters to your trailer in about 5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
So just let me finish up here, and I'll get those waters to you. Hey, I'll see you later, The Rock. I love that guy. I got to get those waters to him. Excuse me.
Big athletic event in the movie is a very big football game. All the guys get back together, and they're reliving these old football dreams and their old glory of yesterday. In actuality, it's the good guys versus the bad guys. What position does Rock play? Well, I play quarterback, hiking the ball. Hit, hot, blue, 26.
The only football player to compare The Rock to would be, I think, Lucy from the Peanuts game.
Johnny says, what? Johnny Knoxville's like, dude, you can't come out here wearing those 1975 Sanford & Son sweatpants. To see Johnny Knoxville run the football, it's an amazing thing. I get that question asked all the time. When are you coming back to the WWE? As soon as I get the chance, I will come back. I honestly miss the WWE. I love wrestling, and I miss it. I miss the guys, I miss the camaraderie. I do. I miss it. With the projects that I pick, I always make sure that I'm very, very selective, and I firmly believe in the movie we're making here. The story points and plots are real, and everything really, really took place. It's a great movie. You smell what The Rock is cooking.
When we return, the hardcore battles had just begun when Triple H and Mankind faced off in 1997's Canadian Stampede. Welcome back to Confidential. This portion of the program is brought to you by Xbox. It's good to play together. And by Stacker 2's YJ Stinger. For that extreme boost of energy, you gotta feel the sting. And by Miramax Films and Kill Bill Volume 2. In theaters Friday, April 16th.
Hi, I'm Garrison Cade, and as we get ready to head to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada for Backlash tomorrow night, we thought we'd take you back to Calgary, Alberta for this week's classic match. The year was 1997, and the July pay-per-view was labeled the Canadian Stampede. And the match I remember most was Mankind versus Triple H, as they were continuing their war from the King of the Ring.
Mankind being greeted to cheers, and here comes Mankind. Mankind and Helmsley colliding, and look at this. They're picking up right where they left off. Mankind and Helmsley.
This match is going to be a very intense one, no doubt about it. Big-time environment for Mankind and Helmsley.
Oh! Listen to these people, McMahon. They love Mankind. Mankind, a master of mayhem. And Mankind has come to Calgary, Alberta to seek his revenge on the 1997 King of the Ring.
I think so many of these Canadians, they love him because they can relate to him. Most of them look like him, most of the women at least.
What? Double arm DDT by Mankind, who's now insulting Helmsley with a little curtsy.
That's a mistake.
Mankind with the upper hand here. Has the match begun? Back body drop a tip? No! And driving the knee right into the kisser of Mankind. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Give him credit for great athleticism, and look at him! Oh, no!
Helmsley elevated by Mankind over the top rope, all the way to the floor.
And right out, and might add, in front of the whole Hart family. The Hart family, ladies and gentlemen, has joined us in mass.
Bang, bang from his Cactus Jack days. Mankind with a high-risk move coming off the apron, dropping the elbow right into the sternum of the aristocratic Hunter Hearst Helmsley from Greenwich, Connecticut.
Mankind with a cover, the count, and almost a count of three. And look at the delts on China. The what? The deltoids. Oh. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Oh, look out! And again, Helmsley out right in front of the Hart family. And, oh, no. Mankind doesn't care about himself, and Helmsley is getting out of dodge.
Helmsley trying to move out of harm's way because Mankind doesn't give a darn about his own well-being.
He's not walking out on this match, is he?
No way, McMahon. Don't worry about it. Look out!
Mankind! Oh!
Mankind looking for respect, looking for the adulation of the fans. His long, arduous, painful journey beginning to pay benefits.
Mankind!
No way!
Yes! Out on the steel ramp. And Mankind.
When you are outside the ring, you are in Mankind territory.
Back up now on the apron, the shoulder block. Helmsley, what can he do? Oh, how about that maneuver? Uh-oh. And wait a minute.
Watch out for the block!
Yes, there it is. It's over. Oh! Right over the referee's head. China with a right hand that would knock any man right on his keister.
No doubt that Mankind had the match won just moments ago if it had not been for China, the 200-pound bodyguard of Hunter Hearst Helmsley's interference.
Here comes Mankind. I think he's had enough of this.
Look at this. She's saying, come on, let's get it on.
Oh, look out.
Mrs. Foley's baby boy was ready for Helmsley on that one.
Indeed he was. And again, right out there in front of the Hart family. Look out! Reversal!
Oh my God!
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Mankind was power slammed into the steps, and his left calf hit the corner of the steps.
And I'm not so sure that his leg isn't broken.
It may be, McMahon. I don't know if we get another look at that, but you'll see his calf hit the corner of the ring. The referee's not watching.
Now, Helmsley. Helmsley with a chair, and he just nailed Mankind right in the leg.
Boy, what a night it's going to be if this is any indication of the hellfire and brimstone that's being delivered here in the early going of this pay-per-view event.
And Mankind, I can't believe that he's actually back up on his feet. Mankind, a man who, well, we certainly know he feels pain. He made that very evident in recent interviews.
But he loves
JR.
it. He loves it.
No,
He's
he doesn't.
deranged.
Oh, no.
A football-like chop block right on the knee ligament by Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Helmsley, very cerebral, very intelligent competitor. Will focus now on Mankind's leg. Stomping away.
All right, let's go back and take a look now. All right, watch this now.
Watch his leg. Watch his leg.
And then after that, the chair. And somehow Mankind is still in this match. Tell me how. Mankind measuring Helmsley. Here he goes. Look out.
Looks like two cars colliding and people being ejected from the front seats.
And Mankind. Uh-oh. Mankind has a chair. That's not good.
Oh, God.
That's not good. From behind.
Look out, Hunter.
China has a chair. Look out. Oh. And the official stopping. Oh, no.
Wow. What a clothesline by the bodyguard of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Unbelievable. You can hear the thud of Mankind's physique bouncing off the floor after China leveled him. Wow, Mankind getting it from both ends. Mankind in trouble again. Hunter Hearst Helmsley attempting to capitalize now.
He's got to finish him right here.
High-risk maneuver. No. And here we go. Here comes the mandible claw. Yes, he is. It's mandible claw. China grabbing the ankle of Mankind and drops him right there.
Look at this.
No. And Mankind having to deal with the antics of China on the outside and Hunter Hearst Helmsley on both the outside and the inside. But nonetheless, undaunted, Mankind is still crawling. He's still moving, and if he's moving, that means he's still in the match. Look out! Boom!
I think he's out of the match now. Mankind tasting that steel security railing, and now Helmsley has a wonderful opportunity to build momentum and to put Mankind away.
Oh, wait a minute. Helmsley just ducked him over the rail.
Wait a minute, what?
Hunter-Hearst Helmsley's going out. Helmsley's going out in this capacity crowd.
I think they've been counted out.
Out of the ring, this bout is a double countdown.
Where are they at?
Into the penalty box. Hunter-Hearst Helmsley and Mankind in the parking lot, hammering away. Mankind tangled all up. No. It's still daylight here in Calgary, and it won't be.
Have a drink, Mankind.
No.
It's good for you.
He broke a shovel across his back. The home of the Calgary Flames has never seen action like this.
That's the king of beers there, McMahon.
No. And Hunter-Hearst Helmsley and Mankind attempting to destroy each other. And no, they did this before. They came over. And Hunter-Hearst Helmsley finally. Now let's break him up. Mankind and Helmsley just continuing to pummel each other. We saw them earlier on in the ring, around the ring. Oh, no.
Come on, where's China? Where's China?
Helmsley.
No. They're not going to stop.
Coming up, we take a look at the WWE's original diva.
The Fabulous Moolah, to me, personified what the women's division of sports entertainment is all about.
Wait a second. You two were just in there.
No, it's not what you think, him and I. No, we were...
Guys, I heard you.
We were playing cards.
Yeah. Poker.
Poker. We were playing poker. He was dealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, I think I heard other voices in there, guys. I want to know what's going on in there, and I want to know right now.
Nothing in there.
No.
Oh, Moolah and Mae Young, what a small world.
Hey.
I can't believe it.
Hey. Nice seeing you again. All right.
Oh, my goodness. Don't you let me show you my puppy.
No, they're barking. No, thank you. Those seem to be a muzzle. Those seem to be a muzzle. No, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. Please, I don't want to go back. No, I haven't been well. My doctor won't want me to go. Come on. No, please.
Yeah, well, that's an evening Bobby and I will certainly never forget. Although, my doctor says with enough medication and therapy, it is possible. Just kidding. If you were wondering why we were talking about the Fabulous Moolah, well, earlier tonight, we spotlighted all of today's WWE divas. But without Moolah, they may never have had the opportunity. Last month during WrestleMania weekend, we inducted a new class of inductees into the WWE Hall of Fame, but no women were added. That means the Fabulous Moolah is still the one and only female in the WWE Hall of Fame, proving that nothing beats an original.
Who could possibly live up to a name like the Fabulous Moolah? Only one woman on the face of the earth, Mary Lillian Ellison. This Southern belle proved that a lady's place was anywhere she wanted to be. In the ring, she had unparalleled success, holding the women's championship for over 25 years. Her performance was first class, although she never shied away from hair pulling, kicking, and a strong punch. However, somehow through it all, she managed to maintain her charm. In fact, many of Hollywood's leading men flocked to ringside only to have their hearts broken by the Fabulous Moolah. Her beautiful eyes, her style and grace are legendary.
The Fabulous Moolah, to me, personified what the women's division of sports entertainment's all about. This lady had all the moves, she had the technique, she had the crowd psychology, and you know what else she had? She had the mental toughness. Because when she came along, when the Fabulous Moolah came along, it was a real male-dominant sport. And it took one special person to break that mold, and the Fabulous Moolah came in and opened the door for all the current WWE female superstars. And for this, I think they owe a lot of gratitude for this lady. Out of the ring, the Fabulous Moolah was one of the nicest, politest, most personable people that you'd ever want to meet in your life. You would never connect the two, Lillian Ellison outside the ring and the Fabulous Moolah inside the ring. And you didn't want to tangle with the Fabulous Moolah inside the ring. And outside the ring, you always wanted to be around her because she made you feel good.
When Moolah took a stroll around the ring, she dragged the hearts of every man in the arena along with her. For over 40 years, this maiden of the mat remained a driving force in ladies wrestling. South Carolina is where she makes her home now, and why not? They've named a street after her, Moolah Drive.
Up next, Sheriff Chris Vaughn rocks our world in theaters now.
Tell everybody, how am I doing?
Rock is tearing it up.
Thanks. See you.
Everyone wants to go behind the scenes of their favorite movie star's latest film. There's just something special about being on the set of a movie. And since most of us probably won't get that chance, with the help of our friend The Rock, we thought we'd bring the set to you.
Are you ready? The casino here, the Wild Cherry Casino, is very, very important. It's probably the most important element of the movie Walking Tall, with the exception of Chris Vaughn's big stick whipping asses. What you have to remember is this casino is now the bloodline of the town. There's drugs being sold out of this casino. There's prostitution rings out of this casino, and the prostitution affects kids. And Chris Vaughn is going to shut it down. Okay, so inside this casino scene, one of the games, obviously one of the many games, is craps, and it's a craps game. So you come with me, and we're going to play craps walking tall style. Come on, show you how to play.
Come on, baby. Come on. All right, come on. 10, 10, 10, 10.
Thank you, boys. Take something for yourself, man.
Thank you very much,
Appreciate
sir.
that. Here, take another one. Don't worry about that. Here we go. Hey, see, it's just that easy. $8,000 I just won. Let's go over here. My favorite part of the Wild Cherry Casino, this is the roulette part of the casino. These are $1,000 chips, and that's just the way The Rock rolls like that. 103 picture bet around the 8 and 5 and 2 for The Rock's birthday. For The Rock's birthday. All right, here we go, Howie. Come on.
2 black.
2 black.
You just won yourself $150,000.
Wow. This is 21. This is blackjack.
10,000 large?
One hand right now.
10,000 Rock?
10,000.
Sorry, Rock, 20. 21 Rock.
20.
Hey, The Rock.
$40,000, one hand. Look at that. One time. Hey! Hey, I'm going to introduce you to somebody very, very important. The captain of the ship, the guy who makes all this possible. The brains behind all this. The director, Kevin Brace, my man. What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
All right.
So, tell everybody, how am I doing?
Rock is tearing it up.
Thanks. For you.
Thanks.
This is a craft service area. You can eat whatever you want. Hey, JB, you can't hide either. Say hello.
Hello. Hi.
Wardrobe, she's fantastic. JB is responsible for The Rock looking fine.
What is The Rock style?
Oh my God, it's fantastic. Cool, great, stylish, sexy, awesome. Everybody loves it.
There you go. Here's some money.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Yeah. All right, where we're at now, this is another part of the casino, and in the movie, you're gonna see an unbelievable fight scene happen right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna take you to one last final place. It's Jay Hamilton's office. Jay Hamilton is the character's name, played by Neil McDonough. And his prized possession, one of his prized possessions in the movie, is this MVP football trophy right here. Most valuable punk. So this is Jay Hamilton's office right here. He's got a little pool table, he's got his desk, and on the wall, he's got himself. This is Jay Hamilton. So that concludes the Walking Tall tour on the set of Walking Tall. It was great that I was able to share it with you guys. I appreciate that. And one more time, going one-on-one with the great one in front of the millions and the millions of The Rock's fans. There's nothing better I love. Two things: keep walking tall and keep smelling what The Rock is cooking.
Coming up, Chris Benoit defends the World Heavyweight title at Backlash tomorrow night against Triple H and Shawn Michaels. And we have a look at what will turn out to be their final encounter. Welcome back to Confidential. Raw presents WWE Backlash, sponsored by Drakengard. Backlash is coming to you live tomorrow night from the Rexall Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and will be available on pay-per-view. Drakengard, rated mature, available on PlayStation 2. And you're listening to Eyes Wired Shut by Edgewater, the official theme song for Backlash, off the Punisher soundtrack, available in stores now.
Backlash is live tomorrow night from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where Chris Benoit returns home to defend his World Heavyweight Championship. While the rabid Wolverine will clearly have the support of his hometown fans in attendance, Benoit will need to muster all his energy and expertise to come out the victor as he takes on Triple H and Shawn Michaels in a triple threat match that promises to be the final encounter. But that's not all. Mick Foley, or should I say Cactus Jack, finally gets his hands on Randy Orton in a one-on-one, no-holds-barred match with Evolution banned from ringside. The hardcore legend has promised to show Randy the meaning of pain. Y2J Chris Jericho gets his chance at vengeance, but the odds won't be in his favor as he encounters Christian and Trish Stratus in a handicap match. The upset king Shelton Benjamin looks to pull off another one tomorrow night when he faces the Nature Boy Ric Flair in one-on-one competition. Shelton's proven he can hang with the big boys, but does he have what it takes to defeat the dirtiest player in the game? Edge returns to action for the first time in 14 months when he takes on the unenviable task of wrestling the 7-foot monster, Kane. And if the task before him wasn't already challenging enough, Edge will not only be wrestling with a broken hand, but if he uses that cast as a weapon in the match, Edge will be disqualified and suspended per the orders of Raw GM Eric Bischoff. And finally, the match that's sure to be my favorite, Jonathan Coachman versus Tajiri. The coach's mouth has written some big checks in the past few weeks on Raw, and the Japanese buzzsaw is looking to cash them in when they meet in the ring tomorrow night. What an event it should be tomorrow night in Edmonton. 3 championships are up for grabs, including the prestigious World Heavyweight Championship. And as Confidential says goodbye for tonight, we'd like to give you one last look of how we got to the final encounter.
For the first time in WrestleMania history, the world title on the line with triple threat rules. HBK and Chris Benoit will challenge the world's heavyweight champion Triple H. 3 men with one goal.
This is going to boil down to a willpower, JR. Who has the will to win?
All these men are battered, they're hurt, they're bruised, 2 are bloody. Triple H, pedigree time. No, counter. Crossface. Will Triple H tap out? The title's on the line. Benoit ripping it. Oh, no. It's over. No. Chris Benoit's 18-year odyssey has culminated by winning the world's heavyweight title at WrestleMania 20.
WrestleMania 20 was definitely the biggest night of my career. People said it was the greatest match in WrestleMania history. And now at Backlash, it'll become the greatest rematch of all time. 3 guys believe honestly in their hearts that they're the best, 3 of the greatest of all time, all with something to prove. Benoit, that he is more than just a one-hit wonder. Shawn Michaels, that he is still the icon. And Triple H, that World Heavyweight Championship still belongs to me. So now it's time to separate fact from fiction.
Once you step into that ring, the only person that you can rely on is yourself.
Because only one of us can walk out the World Heavyweight Champion.
Shawn Michaels, Chris Benoit, and Triple H in one ring at the same time.
The final encounter.